our left to your right. So let's start with Tony, and we'll go that way.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony Daniel. I am originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Here on a full football scholarship, where I'm the community service outreach officer. What I want to talk about, I'm going to be doing my branch's wellness, working with wellness and human services. We just want to expand the chill out part of our service. Just want to expand that a little more. Maybe make it 2-3 times a year, maybe during midterms as well. Just open it up. We have where we bring the dogs in as well. Tying that in with everyone, getting everyone involved as midterms come around, as well as finals during that week.
Hello everyone, my name is Colin Kelly. I'm a junior transfer student, majoring in architecture from Albany, New York. I transferred from Hudson Valley Community College, where I was a student senator for 2 years. And I'm also a member of the Sigma Chi Omega fraternity here at UB. And as a transfer student, I went through the process, and I feel like there are a few aspects that we could change to have the transfer process be smoother and less complicated for new members coming to UB. Like, I'm on South Campus, but the orientation was held on North, so when they did the campus tour, I was left unaware of where anything was relative to my dorms on South. The housing website is also a bit complicated because someone who's not from Buffalo, such as myself, it's rather confusing trying to know where these places are or which dorm you want to be assigned to, so I think we could clear that up and make it that smoother. And also, it wasn't really even a full orientation. It was more of just a campus tour. So I feel like if we brought more like icebreaker activities, people would walk away from orientation feeling like they actually knew some people. And additionally to that, I would also like to change the food distribution on South Campus. We have a very inefficient system right now where during the lunch and evening hours, they just shout out the number to people, and it's very confusing. And I think if we got a light board that showed the current, like whoever's meal is ready, that would be a much more efficient way of doing it. So, thank you.
My name is Farhan Hussain. I'm a junior, and I'm a biomedical sciences major. And I'm really involved in campus. I'm an e-board on the Pakistani Student Association, active member of Indian Student Association, Organization of Arab Students, Muslim Student Association. Really involved in campus. And my main goal is, I don't know how many of you commute or drive to school, but parking's always really annoying and pretty much dangerous too. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but UB Parking actually has a Twitter, and they post what parking lots are open from 8 to 10, usually a.m. And they only have like 75 followers on Twitter. So I really want to get that out there because like that would really help me out too. And like I'm sure hundreds of students would really love to know what parking lots are open and what's not. So I want to kind of get that out. So more students know about that, and they only really post tweets from like 8 to 10 a.m. So I kind of want to maybe try to expand that for people who come to school a bit later. But yeah, other than that, I have another secondary project, and I would work with Maria Walsworth, obviously. She's the director of the Parking and Transportation Services. My other small kind of project is fixing the outlets that actually work or that don't work, fixing those ones in like Cape and stuff. And I'll be working with the University Libraries Administration for that too.
Hello everybody, my name is Cesar Carrion. I'm a part of Jump Nation. It's a brand new campus. Me and a couple of friends brought to campus. I'm also a member of Latina Lambda Usana Fraternity Incorporated. My main goal will be bringing people, students and freshmen, more out to campus events and clubs on campus. A lot of students aren't coming out to clubs such as Bodair and LASA and BSU. So I feel like in order to make the students come out, we will need something bigger than UB Link. I believe bringing packets like during for RA meetings every week. We could have a packet where we could provide the students with actual clubs on campus that will make them more aware of the situation that's going on.
First question, Farhan, did I pronounce
Farhan, yeah.
Farhan. That was something, the outlets that Mohammed Al-Hadi talked about last year, and clearly because you talked about it, it didn't happen. How do we know that you can make it happen?
Well, actually, he never really got to actually talk to the Austin. I think her name's Austin. I've already actually talked to her. She said she thinks it's a good idea because a bunch of students have been complaining about that. I mean, I go to the library all the time. And it's like I can't charge my laptop. I can't really study anywhere. But yeah, so I plan to continue to visit her. And she said like I'd be more than happy to work with me about it and stuff like that. So I feel like once I get this position, if I do, I could really kind of take it to the next level, have some credentials on my back. So, yeah.
Joe.
This question's for Tony. You know, your involvement in True Blue, a lot of the athletes on campus started to kind of step out into the light with the students and kind of interact with them. What about the students, you know, if elected for your position, with the students off campus? How will you use what you learned with True Blue and becoming more, you know, appearing more for the students? How will you bridge the gap between maybe off-campus students and on-campus students?
That's one of my biggest things I'm disappointed in here, the way that athletics and the regular student population come together. For me, I just wanted to join True Blue because I wanted to start to bridge that gap, because I think it's so important for kids to get out, get involved. All of our athletics teams are doing great this year. Just to bridge that gap and doing things like what we all have going will just make it easier for us, and me being on this position will be able to help me meet my team, bring them into events, into these guys, whatever they're doing. Things like that will help, just being able to bridge the gap between the athletes and the students coming in.
Next question.
Second from my left, your name again?
I'm Colin.
Colin? So you mentioned bringing in light board, television screens, whatever it is, to help with the food service, instead of calling out the numbers, minimize confusion and all the rest of that. Have you spoken to anyone about how much that is projected to cost to do that all over campus? And have you spoken to your treasurer about how you're going to implement that into your budget?
We've not yet got a quote on the price of the light board,
Okay.
but I know we can find I believe there's a burger place on North Campus that's already implemented this last semester, and I feel we get a quote from them.
Sounds good.
Next question.
All right. Well, we'll just keep it going all the way to the right. Your name again, Melissa?
Cesar, Carrion.
Cesar, all right. So you mentioned bringing in packets to you say RA meetings, right?
Right.
On clubs and things. Have you spoken with anyone on campus living? Do you have any experience as an RA yourself?
Oh no, I don't actually, but I know Mary. She's the head of the residential life on campus.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I could get in contact with her, and we could have something going on in order to get it out there.
So at this point, it's all speculation.
Yes, but I'll get started right
Okay.
as soon as possible.
Tony, there have been some athletic nominees for these positions in the past. I think Devontae Shannon, who ran for a delegate position, I think 4 or 5 years ago. Why is it important to have athletic representation in student government?
Yeah, just like I was saying, just to bridge the gap. I think we have athletes get a perception, and maybe it's true for some of us, but for me, I just want to kind of squash that perception that we get that we don't care about anything but sports. We do care about our school. We do care about our university and what it has to offer, and that's what I want to show. I want to show that we can bring the athletes in and show that we do have pride for our school and what's going on here.
Any last question? All right, thanks, guys. We appreciate it.